over here.
Lucky. No more. I yield. I yield. Victory is yours. I submit. Mercy. We are routed. Fall back.
Who's there?
Burn it. Where are we? Never should have
Who's
come
there?
here.
That'll teach you.
What was that?
Where'd you come from?
someone there? Over
Who's there?
here!
I knew it. Where'd you come from? That'll teach you.
Word on the street is Golden Glow's been hit. Let me take a look at what you found. Arengoth sold Golden Glow? What's that idiot thinking? He has no idea the extent of Maven's fury when she's been cut out of a deal. But I'm certain if only the parchment had the blast. But for now, you're off to speak to Maven Blackbriar. She asked for you by name. Don't sound so eager. It's not... That's between... Don't worry about it. Ha, of course. You keep doing right by us. There's plenty more where that came from. Until next we meet, Mark.
So you're the one. You don't look so impressive. This is once again, Brynjolf sends me someone with no back faith. All I care about is cause and effect. Did the I hope not. I have a competitor. I also want to know how they head to the Bannered Mare in Whiterun and look for Malus Machius. Been a thorn in my side for the last... Not a day goes by, and only a few exactly. Then I swoop in and take over the place. The Golden Glow estate drop. Sabjorn could use this interruption to his advantage and collect a larger share of the market.
It's so bright out here. I don't know how you stand it.
Welcome. Let me know if you want anything. Think I got a clean mug around here somewhere.
Can't imagine. I'm gonna keep this Haunting Brew's owner. No. The meadery has quite a pest problem. You're going to He's going to give you the poison to use on Maven and I spent... Now get going before Sabjorn grows a brain and hires someone else to do the dirty work.
Quiet did Ragnar the Red when he met the Shield Maiden Matilda.
What are you Are you kidding? I'm supposed to be holding a tasting. If he sees the meadery in this state, I'll be... Oh, I hope you're not expecting to get paid until the job's done. Okay. Here's half. My only demand is that these I bought some... If you plant this in the vermin's nest, don't come back until every one of those things are dead. Now I've got to clean up this mess.
Where'd you go? Right there. Done and done. Who's there?
Was something we did... Well, it's about time. I had to... You'll just have to wait until after the captain's finished. I suppose you can wait around.
I can't wait to
if
see
you must.
Sabjorn squirm.
Well, Sabjorn, now that you've taken care of your little pest problem, how about I get a taste of some of your mead?
Help yourself, my lord. It's my finest brew yet. I call it Honningbrew Reserve. I think you'll find it quite pleasing to your palate.
Oh, come now. This is mead, not some wine to be sipped and savored. By the 8. What's in this?
I don't know. What's wrong?
You assured me this place was clean. I'll see to it that you remain in irons for the rest of your days.
No, please. I don't understand.
Silence, idiot. I should have known better to trust this place after it's been riddled with filth.
I beg you, please. This is not what it seems.
You're in charge here until I can sort this all out.
It will be my pleasure.
And you're coming with me to Dragon's Reach. We'll see how quickly your memory clears in the city's prisons. Now, move.
Look, I assure you this is all just a huge misunderstanding.
I said, move.
Farewell, Sabjorn. I don't think anything else you need before you head back to... So, you're welcome to... Here, this should help. I thought it would be better to leave some of the... Besides, you've done Maven a favor getting rid of him, and saved me from wasting coin hiring someone else to do it later. Remember to put in a good word with Maven for me. I can't believe that worked.
I don't have any business with you, so get out of my face.
I trust... This doesn't tell me much. The only... Well, you should bring this in. There's also the matter of your payment. I believe you'll find this more than adequate for your services.
Be careful.
Need something?
Got a minute? Wanted to say something.
Word on the street is that... Exactly. Maven sent word that you and this is beyond... Someone's trying to take us down. Mercer thinks... And if I were you, I'd hurry. I've never seen him this angry before.
So, Thren, you were a bandit, huh?
Yeah?
Ah, there. I've consulted my contacts regarding the information you recovered from Golden Glow. It would seem our adversary is attempting to take us apart indirectly by angering me. Don't dismiss our... However, don't mistake my... Because, even after all, the parchment you recovered mentions a gun. His real name is Gullumai. Gullumai, I'm betting he... Get out there, shake him down, see what you come up with. Talk to Brynjolf before you leave if you have any questions. I hope this deal goes through.
I can't believe... Don't get me wrong. He could scam it. Trouble. You're going to have to buy... If that fails, follow him and see what he's up to. If I... Aye, he does indeed. If I'm not being... For now, Just keep on his tail, and he's bound to step into something he can't scrape off the boot. Good luck in solving it.
I'm no fan of the sun, but it would be better. This.
Good evening. I'm Pantia Atia, the master vocalist.
By your scent, I'd say I don't deal in Oh, wait. I'm sorry to say I know very little about that, beef. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. I can't be expected to remember every deal I handle. Hasn't Mercer Frey taught you? You kill me, and your only All right. Had I known this deal would bring me this... I was approached by... She flashed a bag. I brought in the coin? Not at all. However, I did notice she was quite angry. In this business, we rarely deal in... Look, that... Now, since our transaction is done, I'll be on my way.
The road makes this one weary.
Goods and wares. I've been looking for you. Let's see. Another note. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
I'd read stories about the Solitude windmill, but I didn't expect it to be that big. From the castle, you used to just be able to see Solitude over the mountains. That's exactly what I'd imagined.
Is someone there? Is someone there? Someone there. Time to end this little game.
Gods! Another fight!
Where'd you come from?
Time to end this little game.
I'm getting out of here.
Mercy! Ah!
Done and done.
Over here!
Where'd you come from? Man off, I suppose. Who's there?
Nostros, Mackay.
And bid the elf goodbye.
Is someone there? Thought I...
What was that?
Just a scratch.
Found you!
What was that? Thought I heard something.
Found you!
Is someone there?
Another!
Now there's no need. This isn't as bad as it seems. I was gonna tell Mercer about everything, honest. All right. It's Carlia. Mercer never told... Carlia is the thief responsible for murdering the priest. Help! No. Please. You have to believe... I don't know. Here, take the Golden Glow estate deed as proof. And when you speak to Mercer, tell him I'm worth more to him alive. You needed to know more?
Now ain't this a surprise?
What did you need?
Did Gullumai give up any... This is grave news. Carlia, after we discovered what she'd... Carlia... I know her. If only we knew where she was. There's only... We have to go out there before... Yes, here's your payment for solitude.
Yeah?
Prepare yourself and meet me at the ruins as soon as you can.
Is it
We can't
true
let her slip through our fingers.
You know,
Did Gullumai give up any information on our buyer?
You're an idiot.
So, you're Brynjolf's new protege, eh? Don't look
Well,
like much.
I'm supposed to allow you to trade in one of your pieces of guild armor. Of course. Otherwise it wouldn't be much of a rule. Your new piece will enhance your skill beyond that of the original. Trust me. Are you sure? Once I exchange it for you, I'm not taking it. Okay, there you go.
Good. I've scouted the ruins and No, let's get moving. I want to catch her inside. Well, just make... The last thing I need is you blundering into a trap and warning her that we're here. Let's get going. I want her head on my mantle. Must you keep stopping? If you see Carlia, don't hesitate. Kill her.
I was always taught to avoid these types of ruins. I think I see why now.
They say that these ancient Nordic burial mounds are sometimes impenetrable. This one doesn't look too difficult. Quite simple, really. I don't know what the fuss is about these locks. All it takes is a bit of know-how, and a lot of skill. That should do it. After you. Stench in here. This place smells of death. Be on your guard. Pull the chain over there and watch out for the spikes. Looks like Carlia reset all of the traps. So ends the lesson. What was that? You can't hide from me. Draugr, I'd bet. Don't blunder into any of them. feeble attempt to hide. What is it? Who's there? How disappointing. Your feeble attempt to hide is insulting. Ah, it's one of the infamous Nordic puzzle doors. How quaint. Without the matching claw, they're normally impossible to open. Since I'm certain Carlia already did away with it, we're on our own. Fortunately, these doors have a weakness if you know how to exploit it. Quite simple, really. Carlia's close, I'm certain of it. Now let's get moving. Do you honestly think your arrow will reach me before my blade finds your heart?
Give me a reason to try.
You're a clever girl, Carlia. Buying Golden Glow Estate and funding Honningbrew Meadery was inspired.
To ensure an enemy's defeat, you must first undermine his allies. It was the first lesson Gallus taught us.
You always were a quick study.
Not quick enough. Otherwise Gallus would still be alive.
Gallus had his wealth and he had you. All he had to do was look the other way.
Did you forget the oath we took as Nightingales? Did you expect him to simply ignore your methods?
Enough of this mindless banter. Come, Carlia. It's time for you and Gallus to become reunited.
I'm no fool, Mercer. Crossing blades with you would be a death sentence, but I can promise the next time we meet, it will be your undoing.
How interesting. It appears Gallus's history has repeated itself. Carlia has provided me the means to be rid of you, and this ancient tomb becomes your final resting place. But do you know what intrigues me the most? The fact that this was all possible because of you. Farewell, I'll be certain to give Brynjolf your regards.
Easy. Easy. Don't get up so quickly. How are you feeling? No, I saved your life. My arrow was tipped with a unique paralytic poison. It slowed your heart and kept you from bleeding out. Had I intended to kill you, we wouldn't be having this conversation. My original intention was to use that arrow on Mercer. I made a split-second decision to get you out of the way, and it prevented your death. More than you'll ever realize. All I had hoped was to capture Mercer alive. Mercer must be brought before the Guild to answer for what he... My purpose in using Snowvale before both of you arrived, and recovered a journal. I wish I knew. The journalist... Enther. Gallus' friend at the College of Winterhold. It's the only outsider Gallus trusted with the knowledge of it. There were three of us. Myself, Gallus, and Mercer. We were an anonymous splinter of the Thieves' Guild in Rift. Perhaps I'll tell you more about it later. Here, take these as well. They may prove useful for your journey. I'm afraid not. I promise to join you there as soon as I can. Remember, speak only to Enther. Trust.
I'm sorry, could you describe the smell?
Like some horrible monster was turned.
Can I help you? Carlia, do you have Gallus's journal? Problem? No, this is just like Gallus. He's written all of the text in the Falmer language. No. The court wizard of Markarth. Word of warning. Coselmo is a fierce guardian of his research. Getting the information won't be easy.
Bit of jewelry for your journey home?
Oh, this pendant.
What are you doing here? The excavation site is closed. I told you, you idiot. I'm sorry, I got too excited. I'm in the middle of some very stressful work, and I shouldn't have yet. Then you were well in. I'm calling it Calcelmo's Guide Preposterous. You must be mad to think I'd allow anyone to see it before it's completed. What kind of a mentor would I be if I denied a potential student a glimpse? Here, this key will provide access to... However, I must insist that my laboratory remains strictly off-limits.
What a waste. There must be a dozen men up there. This is Markarth, traveler. Safest city in the Reach.
You heard me, Captain. Our work must not be disturbed. Kill any intruders on site. Call for backup if you need it. Let no one through.
As you say, sir.
What was that? Now you're mine. Man off, I suppose.
What do you think this is?
Another trap, most likely. Things are dangerous.
What was that?
3 of the guards died when the lower hall flooded with steam last week.
My teeth. Yes, I'm positive I heard something.
All right. If there is a thief, he won't leave this tower alive.
But shouldn't we inform Master Calcelmo?
I'll deal with my uncle. Just go. Scour this place from top to bottom.
My days at the college are long behind me, but I prefer to stay close by.
I suppose... A rubbing, eh? Oh, I understand. Now, let me take a good look at this. Over here, please. This is intriguing, but highly disturbing. It appears that Gallus had suspicions about Mercer Frey's allegiance to the Guild for months. Gallus had begun to uncover what he calls an unduly lavish lifestyle replete with spending vast amounts of gold on personal pleasures.
Does the journal say where this wealth came from?
Yes, Gallus seems certain that Mercer had been removing funds from the Guild's treasury without anyone's knowledge.
Anything else, Enthir? Anything about the Nightingales?
Yes, here it is. The last few pages seem to describe the failure of the Nightingales, although it doesn't go into great detail. Gallus also repeatedly mentions his strong belief that Mercer desecrated something known as the Twilight Sepulchre.
Shadows preserve us. So it's true.
I'm not familiar with the Twilight Sepulchre. What is it? What's Mercer Frey done?
I'm sorry, Enthir. I can't say. All that matters is we deliver your translation to the Guild immediately. Farewell, Enthir. Words can't express.
It's all right, Carlia. You don't have to say a word. Do whatever you can, and I'd consider... I've been known to handle items of questionable interest.
We must hasten to Riften.
Further
You've come this far. The Twilight Sepulchre is the temple to everything that Now it seems Mercer's... I felt the same. I think given time you'll understand what... As a Nightingale, I know the Guild doesn't do much to... I'll make for Rift. In the meantime, if the Guild isn't willing to listen to reason, you might have to.
The mages don't let us go into college. They said it's not safe in there.
Visiting Riften? All are welcome at the Temple of Mana.
I'm glad you're here. Are you ready to face the Guild? Keep your eyes open. I'm not sure what to expect when we enter the system.
You better have a damn good reason to be here with that murderer.
Please, lower your weapons so we can speak. I have proof that you've all been misled.
No tricks, Carlia, or I'll cut you down where you stand. Now what's this so-called proof you speak of?
I have Gallus's journal. I think you'll find its contents disturbing.
Let me see. No, it can't be. This can't be true. I've known Mercer too long.
It's true, Brynjolf. Every word. Mercer's been stealing from the Guild for years, right under your noses.
There's only one way to find out if what the lass says is true. Delvin, I'll need you to open the vault.
Wait just a blessed moment, Bryn. What's in that book? What did it say?
It says Mercer's been stealing from our vault for years. Gallus was looking into it before he was murdered.
How can Mercer open up a vault that needs 2 keys? It's impossible. Could he pick his way in?
That door has the best puzzle locks money can buy. There's no way it can be picked open.
He didn't need to pick the lock.
What's she on about?
Use your key on the vault, Delvin. We'll open it up and find out the truth.
I've used my key, but the vault's still locked up tighter than a drum. Now use yours.
It's gone. Everything's gone. Get in here, all of you.
The gold, the jewels, it's all gone.
That son of a bitch. I'll kill him.
Vex, put it away, right now. We can't afford to lose our heads. We need to calm down and focus.
Do what he says, Vex. This ain't helping right now.
Fine. We do it your way. For now.
Delvin, Vex, watch the flagon. If you see Mercer, come tell me right away.
Got lots of jobs available.
Look, before I help you track Mercer down, I feared anything else. Trying to make Mercer look... Was there anything else? What? Nightingales? But I always assumed they were just... Was there anything else she told you? Then I have an important task. I need you to break into Mercer's home and search for anything that could tell us where he's gone. Aye. He never stays there. Be careful. Just find a way in. Get the information and leave. And you have permission to kill anyone that stands in your way.
I hope he turns up soon. He needs to answer for his betrayal.
They say if a vampire so much as scratches you, you'll turn into one. That better not be true.
Hey!
Who's there? Must be gone now. I'm no fan of the sun, but it'd be better than this.
Huh? Is someone there? Time to end it.
Where'd you come from? Done and done. Who's there? Get back here!
Ha! Found you.
Victory is yours. I submit. Enough!
Gonna mess with me.
14 years.
I heard what
Delvin.
happened.
That's impossible. I distinctly heard that loud in the tavern say it was a full shipment of furs. That should be worth a fortune.
We've scoured in Shore's beard, if he gets his hands on them. Agreed. I've spoken to Carlia. Quickly. We have no time to lose. Not now, lad. Carlia said it was important.
I promise you, all your questions will be answered. You just have to trust me. Brynjolf, the time has come to decide Mercer's fate. Until a new guildmaster is chosen,
What do you need?
the decision falls to you.
Aye, lass. And I've come to a decision. Mercer Frey tried to kill both of you. He betrayed the guild, murdered Gallus, and made us question our future. He needs to die.
We have to be very careful, Brynjolf. Mercer is a nightingale, an agent of Nocturnal.
It's all true. Everything I heard in the stories. The Nightingales, their allegiance to Nocturnal, and the Twilight Sepulchre.
Yes. That's why we need to prepare ourselves and meet Mercer on equal footing. Just outside of Riften, beyond the southeast gate, is a small path cut up the mountainside. At the end of that path is a clearing and an old standing stone. I'd ask you both to meet me there.
I'm putting quite a bit of coin on the line, and the last two you set up fell through.
I have some preparations
I don't
of my own.
understand it either.
I'll meet you
They
at
were
the
a
stone.
sure thing, I swear.
You just better hope.
I'm glad you're here. We've come to seek the edge we need. If you'll follow me, I'll try to explain on the way.
I never should have come here.
So this is Nightingale Hall. I heard about this place when I joined the guild, but I never believed it existed.
Oh, wow. This is gorgeous. I'm glad you're here with me.
I'm trying to understand. I'm no priest. I'm certainly not religious. Why pick me? This is enough to make your head spin, eh? Time's wasting, and Mercer's still out there. Let's get this show on the road. Time's wasting, and Mercer's still out there. Let's get this show on the road.
You appear ready for the oath. You appear ready for the oath.
We've got these get-ups on. Now what?
Beyond this gate is the first step.
Whoa there, lass. I appreciate the armor, but becoming a Nightingale? That was never discussed.
To hold any hope of defeating Mercer, we must have Nocturnal at our backs. If she's to accept you as one of her own, an arrangement must be struck.
What sort of arrangement? I need to know the terms.
The terms are quite simple, Brynjolf. Nocturnal will allow you to become a Nightingale and use your abilities for whatever you wish. And in return, both in life and in death, you must serve as a guardian of the Twilight Sepulchre.
Aye, there's always a catch. But at this point, I suppose there isn't much to lose. If it means the end of Mercer Frey, you can count me in.
What about you? Good. After I open the gate, please stand on the western circle.
Time's wasting, and Mercer's still out there. Let's get this show on the road.
We'll speak when the oath is complete.
Time's wasting, and Mercer's still out there. Let's get this show on the road.
call upon you, Lady Nocturnal, Queen of Murk, and Empress of Shadow. Hear my voice.
Ah, Carlia. I was wondering when I'd hear from you again. Lose something, did we?
My lady, I've come before you to throw myself upon your mercy and to accept responsibility for my failure.
You're already mine, Carlia. Your terms were struck long ago. What could you possibly offer me now?
I have two others that wish to transact the oath, to serve you both in life and in death.
You surprise me, Carlia. This offer is definitely weighted in my favor.
My appetite for Mercer's demise exceeds my craving for wealth, Your Grace.
Revenge. How interesting. Very well. The conditions are acceptable. You may proceed.
Lady Nocturnal, we accept your terms. We dedicate ourselves to you as both your avengers and your sentinels. We will honor our agreement in this life and the next until your conditions have been met.
Very well. I name your initiates Nightingale, and I restore your status to the same, Carlisle. And in the future, I'd suggest you refrain from disappointing me again.
Now that you've transacted the... Mercer was... By doing this, he's... Well, yeah, all of us. Once you realize the key can access... Although it would benefit the guild more than you... If the key... As time passed, our luck would... Very true. Before we depart, Brynjolf has some business
I suggest you talk to Carlia first.
Listen to him.
She has some news. Listen, lad. There's one... Carlia and I had a long discussion before. Thanks to your efforts. Mercer... As a result, we both feel that you have the potential of replacing Mercer. I've been at this game a lot. I'm good at what I do. Maybe I've never been one to lead. Never desired it, never cared for it. Don't want it. Well, we have a bit of an errand to run before your coronation, so don't get sentimental on me now. Then it's decided. Until then, we have quite the... I've been poring over... Carlia and I will meet you there. Prepare yourself, lad. This will be a fight to remember. Until next we meet.
Who's there? I knew I heard something.
So, you reveal yourself. Mercer's been here. I hope Brynjolf. We have to catch up to him. We should tread carefully.
The eyes would go a long
I
way in
wouldn't be
helping get
surprised
the
if he's
guild
left
back
behind
on
a
its
few
feet.
surprises for us.
think they got...
I will defeat you.
Swift but painful.
Yeah, just enough to get warmed up.
Where'd you come from?
He's here, and he hasn't seen us yet. Brynjolf, watch the door.
Aye, lass. Nothing's get by me.
Climb down that ledge. See if you can...
Carlia, when will you learn you can't get the drop on me? Brynjolf, and at that moment I knew it would end with one of it. What's Carlia? The Nocturnal doesn't care about you, the key, or anything having to do with the guild. Revenge. When will you open your eyes and it's clear. Instead, you've chosen to fall. Then the die is cast, and once again my blade will taste Nightingale blood. Carlia, I'll deal with you.
What's happening? I can't stop myself.
Damn you, Mercer. Fight it, Brynjolf. He's taken control of you.
Fight me. I'm sorry, lass. I can't.
This place is coming down. Quick! Get the skeleton key and the eye, and let's get out of here.
Nope. There, lass. Something must have fallen from the other side of the door because it isn't moving.
We have to find another way out of here before the place fills with water.
Sorry, lad. I've got important things to do. We'll speak another time.
I can't believe all that remains is to ensure the safe return. I'm afraid it's... When the skeleton key... The only way to bring it back will be through the... It wasn't as a consequence. I have no knowledge. Brynjolf is... And I can't bear to... I'm afraid you'll have to face the end of your journey alone. Take this with... I've had this bow almost my entire life, and it's never let me down. I hope it brings you the same luck.
Sorry, lad. I've got important things to do. We'll speak another time.
I don't recognize the last of the Nightingale. We were betrayed by... Perhaps if I had been more... I haven't... How do you know of me? The key! And Mercer Frey? Then... I owe you a great deal, Nightingale. You've done the Guild a great deal. My only regret is that you had to... Carlisle? I feared she'd befallen the same fate. Nothing would... From the moment I arrived... The sepulchre isn't merely... When Mercer stole... I'm afraid... Whatever damage has been caused can only be corrected by following the Pilgrim's path to the Ebonmere and replacing the key.
Who dares disturb my rest?
Does someone live among the dead? Mortal fool! No one hides from the dead.
Death comes for you now! My, what do we have here? It's been a number of years since I've set foot on your world. Or perhaps it's been moments. one tends to lose track. So, once again, the key has been stolen, and a champion returns it to the sepulchre. Now that the Ebonmere has been restored, you stand before me awaiting your accolades. A pat on your head, a kiss on your cheek. What you fail to realize is your actions were expected and represent nothing more than the fulfillment of your agreement. Don't mistake my tone for displeasure. After all, you've obediently performed your duties to the letter. But we both know this has little to do with honor and oaths and loyalty. It's about the reward, the prize. Fear not. You'll have your trinkets, your desire for power, your hunger for wealth. I bid you to drink deeply from the Ebonmere mortal, for this is where the agent of Nocturnal is born. The oath has been struck, the die has been cast, and your fate awaits you in the Evergloam. Farewell, Nightingale. See to it the key stays this time, won't you?
I'm glad you were... Nocturnal seemed quite pleased with you. I wouldn't take that to heart. Think of her as a scolding mother, I assure you. Had she been displeased with you? The circles at the crescent moon represents the agent of shadow. This is Nocturnal's way of If you ever be warned that once you've chosen now, your life the guild. I only hope that this isn't... Why, perhaps there are... We may be nightingales, but in our hearts we're still thieves, and we're damn good at what we do. The agent of stealth is the... On moonlit nights or in darkened rooms, the agent of subterfuge. By weaving the darkness to... This agent of strife can send forth, at the same time, this tether will bolster the agent's own life force, making it stronger. Choose your path, and your journey will be complete. Gallows! I feared I'd... never see you again. I was afraid you'd become like the...
Hey, good to see you.
Looking for work? Well, if you happen to... What a delightful find. This... Well, if you happen to... Must have come from Mercer's place. Well, if you happen to cross... By the 8. you actually got your hands on it. I had. If breaking's more your thing, go talk to Vex.
After all we've been through together? How can you do this to me?
Hey, what's the matter? Afraid of getting your
I
hands
just
dirty?
get jealous when I hear rumors about you.
That's all they are. Rumors. So quit worrying.
So, you're
Welcome to the cozy
Brynjolf's
little
new
family.
protege,
I'm
eh?
one of the lookouts for the
Don't
guild.
look like
I
much
watched
to me.
Delvin's back.
Delvin, that last shipment we heisted on the Cyrodiil